Congratulations, deep congratulations on such a great building, and what a great start. For those of you from Philadelphia, a couple notes. First of all, we apologize for the weather. It's usually nicer than this. San Diego's economy is driven by three main drivers, but we're the second or third largest hub for biomedical research and business in the country. And as I've said to your representatives, I'm looking forward to working with you and the folks you have in Philadelphia and in Washington to really make sure that the federal government is supporting the kind of science that you're doing and the kind of ecosystem we have here for business and for quality of life here in San Diego.
So now I'd like to please welcome our mayor, Kevin Faulkner.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'll tell you, speaking of cool, this building is fantastic. So congratulations. It's just like City Hall where I work, only different and better. You are obviously on the cutting edge here in Inovio, what you represent for our biotech industry and what you represent, frankly, to this country. And the cutting edge research that you are doing is absolutely to be celebrated, and the hope and the promise that you hold out for people across the world. Malaria, HIV, cancer, fantastic. And so your success is our success in every sense of the word.
Professor David Weiner, the father of DNA vaccines, is here with us today. Approaching 20 years ago, David and I had an idea to take a promising, experimental, unproven medical therapy and form a business around that. And this goes back to when I was his lowly PhD student. Well, Professor, we're not across the finish line yet, but from the top of this new research center, we can see it, we can picture it. And when we cross that finish line with an approved DNA product, a vaccine that will most likely treat or reverse a cancer, then we can say we've accomplished what we set out to do. But much more important than realizing the dream of two university researchers and even a relentless engineer is that people who have never heard of us or heard of Inovio may someday hear the words, "Our tests show that you're cancer-free." Folks, this is why we come to work every day. That's why we need this research center. And that's why I thank all who are here today who built, support, and work towards that goal of hearing a doctor say to the cancer patient, "You're cancer-free." Thank you very much for being here.
So when Joseph and I were first talking about starting a company, I don't think you ever really envision the way it will look when it comes something like this, and it's just a thrill to have worked with so many wonderful people.
We are pioneering important therapies in the area of cancer and infectious diseases, and what this building means to us is it's an important research center. You know, we have a very entrepreneurial culture within the company. It's more than the work that you do. It's about truly believing in the products that you're trying to create.
Well, I mean, this building is going to be one of the keystones to allow us to take the commercial products to the market.
It's a technology that can really drive CD8 CTLs in a fashion that we can control, and the power of that technology is really probably beyond our imagination right now.
Today we opened this research and development facility to one day bring about cancer treatments and perhaps even a cure. And all of the hard-working, dedicated people who work here will become an important part of our efforts to bring those cures. We are developing all of our immune therapy and vaccine products here. We're also developing and advancing our engineering for our proprietary delivery system for our products. So this is really heart of where the action is for Inovio.